So Blade has been canceled. What are your thoughts on that?
Um,
Like canceled. Like it's not happening. No more.
my expectations for Blade have been the same as my expectations for Dr. Dre releasing the Detox album. So I don't I
That
feel
is a
like we'll
very good
get
comparison.
yeah, I feel like we'll get King Spawn at this point before we get the Blade movie. Bro, and it hurts me to say, I could not give a fuck less about MCU Blade at this point. Wesley said it perfectly in Deadpool and Wolverine, and that's the reason why Deadpool looked at the fucking camera and broke the fourth wall the way he did, because I feel like he knew something that we didn't, and is more and more clear the more that time goes on that they don't know what the fuck to do with the character, and
That's
they
like that's crazy.
it's
Like,
just
how do you fuck up a character like Blade when it's like I don't want to say easy, but like the plot is relatively easy. But then again, you really got to think about like, oh, then how do you fit vampires into this world? You know what I mean?
how do you fit vampires into a world that is particularly kid friendly in the MCU? I think maybe all right.
That too.
Let's look at the darkest MCU properties we've gotten, and I don't really count
Uh,
the Avengers and all of that shit because they still kind of play it safe.
I
But
would say
maybe
Thor, Dark
Werewolf by
World,
Night.
Werewolf by Night, uh, Winter Soldier,
It's a pretty dark fucking movie, bro. That one
uh,
for sure.
Caesar says Moon Knight. I have not seen
Moon
Moon
Knight.
Knight.
Me neither, man. And
I can't
I was
speak to that.
so intrigued by Moon Knight, and I'm mad that I never got a chance to watch it. And I don't know if he's going to pop. They said that he's going to pop back up because the rumor now is that they cancel Blade to focus on a Midnight Suns
Yeah,
type of scenario with like Ghost Rider and Werewolf by Night, Moon Knight, Blade, and I don't know who the fuck else, but I think that like Blade, y'all had it. Y'all had Delroy Lindo on board. Y'all had fucking Aaron Pierre on board. Y'all had Mahershala Ali, who's a fantastic actor. And now whether it was going to work or not, jury was still out on that. But y'all ran through all of these different directors and writers. What the fuck were they running away from? Like, what
yeah.
were y'all? Was it self sabotage? Like, did y'all not know what to do with the character and they just left? Like, I don't know. I just feel really bad for Mahershala Ali getting promised that, especially at the Comic Con where he put the hat on and everybody got excited for us, like, or excited for them. But I don't know, man. Like Blade, I I don't give a fuck if they make it or not at this point. I really don't care. I just don't.
Caesar
Like, I'm
says
just over the
Moon
shit.
Knight was offing hella heads. Holy shit! What?
Was
They
he
did
cutting
that.
people's heads off?
I don't know if he meant that literally, but
Oh, okay.
he was murdering people like in the series.
Oh, he's an anti-hero.
Yeah, Moon Knight's an anti-hero from what I understand.
Yeah, I did not know that. I mean, listen, I don't mean to shift gears here, but I'm looking at my notes. If we're on the topic of Marvel and MCU, there's something I have to say here on RNZ Live, and I need to get this out the way.
Go for it.
Yeah, I need to get this out the way, bro. So there's somebody we need to acknowledge here, or I need to acknowledge here on RNZ Live, and I told myself I was going to do this. So before I get to everything I have to say, I want to just talk about some of the accolades that this actor has had. People might know this guy from, I'm not going to say the obvious, but people might know this guy from, oh, I did not know he had this many TV credits to his name: Saved by the Bell, The New Class, Blossom, Party of Five, Touched by an Angel. He's got a lot of TV credits to his name. He was in Disturbing Behavior. He was in Sugar and Spice, The Notebook, which he was a complete dick in. Superman Returns. He was in Hairspray, The Box, Death at a Funeral. But most notably, this guy was in a few of the X-Men movies, and I told myself I was going to do this, and I yeah, and I want to get this out the way because I feel like this is definitely This is definitely owed. I want to give a 3-part apology out there, people, to James Marsden, our beloved Cyclops actor, because we have been getting some Avengers Doomsday trailer drops, and I wasn't impressed with the Captain America trailer at all. Wasn't impressed with the Thor trailer at all, and I'm gonna skip over the trailer I'm about to talk about. But we got the Wakandans and the Fantastic Four. That was cool to see. However, the best teaser trailer I've seen has been the one with the X-Men. And there's 2 seconds of James Marsden as Cyclops in that trailer. And they did Cyclops more justice than they have ever done him in any movie with any amount of screen time. And I got to apologize to James Marsden because I think this is your time to shine, bruh. I really do. Even if Cyclops dies, it's going down.
Comic book accurate costume.
Yo, the fucking costume, bro. Listen, and it is such a fucking great full circle moment because in the first movie when he's like, you actually wear these? And Cyclops is like, well, what do you prefer? Yellow spandex? And now he's in yellow and blue spandex fucking ripping that visor off and letting that optic blast. We never seen an optic blast like that in any of the X-Men movies. It was never that wide. It was never that broad. It never looked like that. That looks like Cyclops from the fucking cartoon.
Cyclops in the X-Men movies was a fucking cut, bro. Like that's what he was.
Yes, he was. Because you knew Logan was trying to fuck your girl.
Yeah.
You knew it. And then when she gone and you knew what was up the whole time and you could have stopped it, he's like, not everyone heals as fast as you, Logan. And that's actually a really great line in X-Men 3. But still, bro, they did you no justice. But that one shot of Cyclops, dog, oh my God, yo, that was, I got like the warm fuzzies inside. Just because I had these in. And just the overall sound design of, you can hear the little Cyclops optic blast sound when he's kind of pulling it off, and then you hear that fucking roar and you hear him screaming. I was like, yep, we owe him an apology. I sure do, man. So James Marsden, I am sorry, sir. Like that was like one of the most badass shots I've ever seen in the entire MCU. Right there. Yeah. I can't wait to see what the fucking Russo brothers, even if it's for a limited time only, I can't wait to see what the Russo brothers do with the X-Men. The Avengers, they gonna handle them. They done handled them before. They never had to handle the X-Men, bro.
Yeah.
They never had to handle the X-Men. I can't wait.
Cedar says James Marsden's role in Can't Hardly Wait. Best performance. Amen. Duh. You never seen Can't Hardly Wait?
That was James Marsden? No, that was Peter. That was Peter Fasinelli. You're the one, Amanda. That was Peter Fasinelli. Yeah, that was Peter Fasinelli. I'll never forget that asshole. James Marsden wasn't he wasn't in he was in Sex Drive. He was the older brother in Sex Drive. Let me look up Can't Hardly Wait just to make sure James Marsden wasn't an extra in that shit. But I'm pretty sure that was Peter Fasinelli. The dude that was in like Supernova and all that bullshit.
Yeah, it was Peter Fasinelli, Mike Dexter.
Yeah, my old coworker used to say Peter Fasinelli when Beamer, Benz, or Bentley used to come on.
Yeah,
he used to say that shit. Yo, I used to be fucking dying, yo. That song used to come on. That motherfucker said Peter Fasinelli, yo. I love that shit.
He just does. Damn, they look similar.
That's just racist, all right? No need to be racist, all right? Peter Fasinelli on his IMDb page, I was about to say he looks like a cool vampire, but he was the head Cullen in Twilight. He was the dad. He was the one that he was just collecting vampires at the adoption agency. It's kind of creepy when you look back and think about it.
I've never seen any of the Twilight movies. I wouldn't know.
None of them. I mean, you're not really missing much. I feel like we are not the target audience for it, but I remember going back a couple Septembers ago for like my back to school commentaries, and I watched I always liked the first one. The first one's cool, but The second one is just ass. The second one, you talk about a cuck. The second one is Jacob. Oh, I got a haircut. I'm walking around with no shirt on for the whole movie. I'm gonna turn into a shitty CG werewolf. And Edward is just like, you know, this werewolf's trying to fuck your girl, and you just keep letting them hang around. I never saw the third movie. I did see Breaking Dawn parts 1 and 2, and I was really fucking disappointed because the best scene in the movie is a dream
Twilight
sequence.
because me and a bunch of other people were watching the actual Twilight show on HBO called True Blood. You know, because everyone knows that was the real Twilight.
I used to watch True Blood. I used to go over my homie's crib. He would make a thing out of it. Yo, man, let's get some drinks, let's smoke something. And there was a bunch of us that would watch True Blood, and I used to write it off, but I'm like, yo, this show is actually really fucking good. And the dude, who was the gay dude's name? Lafayette was my favorite fucking character on that entire show. And then
no shit, bro.
No shit when
badass.
When that diner scene where he was like, who ordered the AIDS burger? He fucked them dudes up. I was like, yo, he ain't your typical just regular gay character in a show, man. He was really whooping ass. Rest in peace, shout out to that actor. I think Nelson Ellis was his name.
Yeah, Nelson Ellis.
He had Anna Paquin, who was just, for me, she was peak in that show. Then it was something about the redhead girl I used to like. I don't know what it was, even when her face was covered in blood. I used to like that redhead girl. I don't know why.
Which one?
The redhead girl. I think she was the one that was constantly telling the guy, don't fall in love with her or some shit like that. Like, don't like me. Don't fall in love with me and all that kind of shit.
Karen from Daredevil?
Yeah, she's the one that's always hanging out with Bull from the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
With Fulton from the Mighty Ducks. Yeah, her. She was in the Mother's Day remake. It was something about her redhead ass, bro. I don't know what it was, but I was like, listen, man, that's one that I forgot to put on the Risk It All list. Remember I was telling you I had like a vampire edition of the Risk It All episode.
Caesar says, Bella, where you been, loca? Cringe scene.
Bella, where you been, loca?
That's an actual line of dialogue in the Twilight series, bro. Seriously, Caesar? Like that's really a line of dialogue in there? Holy shit,
might be. Might be, man. It really might be. There's tons of bad fucking shit in those movies, man. And I think the movies just get worse as they go along. Now, I haven't seen Eclipse. I do want to see Eclipse because I heard that's like tonally, that's the darkest one. But other than that, yeah, Twilight just ain't my thing overall.
It ends in a dream sequence, though.
What, Breaking Dawn?
No, I think Eclipse. Wait, which
Breaking
is the
Dawn
one that
does
has
too.
that big ass battle?
Breaking Dawn. That's Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Yeah,
they had it was like Avengers Assemble. Everybody was running towards each other. People were getting their fucking heads ripped off. It was ass, blood, and guts everywhere. And then they wake up. And it's like a premonition that what's the girl's name from Man on Fire? Not Chloe Grace Moretz.
Dakota Fanning.
Fuck.
Dakota Fanning.
Dakota Fanning. Yeah, she's in there. I want to say it's a vision that she's having, and I was like, for real? I was like, oh, fuck off, man. Fuck y'all. Y'all asked for that.
Everyone was pissed. I can guarantee everyone was pissed walking out the theaters. Like, what the fuck was that?
Straight honestly, up garbage,
you insult your audience when you do shit like that.
Yeah, it's fucking trash. That shit was trash. Oh, did you? I'm looking at my notes. Did you see the trailer for They Will Kill You with Zazie Beetz?
I did see that. That looks dope. It looks like an man, I don't know, like Ready or Not, but in a hotel.
Ready or Not, Hotel Artemis, Kill Bill, Boy Kills World, all into one fucking. Yo, I can't wait. And Patricia Arquette looks good, man. Like, I didn't even know she was in the movie. I was like, damn, Kristen Parker. I was like, yo, we need you in a Dream Warrior sequel, a proper Dream Warrior sequel, because she looks good, man. She looks good. I'm not gonna lie. Shit, what was her name in Alabama Whirly?
Yeah, Alabama
Whirly. Yeah, that movie looks fucking crazy, bro. I was like, God damn, that shit was wild. That trailer. and it was a red band trailer. And at first, I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, don't show all the kills, but there's so many characters coming after her in this hotel that we gonna see way
We're
more
we're,
kills
we're
than
gonna be
that.
spoiled for choice, man. Seriously,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
gonna be
yo,
spoiled for choice.
that
Seriously,
shit was looking wild, man. It said Alice was showing with the vampire. Oh shit, to the
voluntary.
Volturi.
What would happen?
Yeah, but don't listen. It's like Kevin Garnett in fucking in what's that shit called with Adam Sandler? Uncut Gems. Why the fuck would you show me some shit if I can't have it? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
don't don't show me a fucking a battle scene if that's not what we're getting. Like, come on, man.
Or
I
that's
was
definitely not
so
where we're headed for sure. Like, what the fuck, man?
I was so fucking disappointed, yo. I promise you, I was so disappointed. It was just such bullshit. I can't deal with the Twilight series. And funny enough, my girl's like, yeah, we're gonna put this on our movie list. I'm telling you, bro, she got fucking franchise after franchise after. She got the fucking Hunger Games on our movie list. She got fucking Twilight on our movie list. She got all the fucking Insidious movies.
I only watch now because of my daughter and wife made me watch them. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's how it starts, Caesar. That's how it starts.
God damn, man.
That's funny.
Yes,
I never finished the Hunger Games. You know what? I don't even think I even watched the second one. So I think I missed like 4 of those movies. I only watched
never
the
got
first
into
one.
it. I don't even
First one
like
was
Jennifer
cool.
Lawrence like that, so she wasn't a big selling point for me. So I
You're like,
don't know.
whatever. All right.
Mosquito.
Anything else? Any movie news? Anything else you want to talk about before we move on to our main event?
Um, movie. Oh, did you watch the trailer for Lee Cronin's The Mummy?
I did.
How are we feeling about this one?
It's a teaser, so I'm like, okay, if that's going to be the tone you're going to be setting for the Mummy, you know, this really dark, gritty noir movie, I'm into it.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you gonna show us for the trailer? Like, what are you gonna do then? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it's
yeah,
gonna be really
man.
interesting to see what he does.
Yeah. I was really confused, man, because I was at work and somebody tagged me to it, and I asked him, I was like, yo, is this worth doing a trailer reaction for? Should I just watch it now? He didn't really give me a straight answer, so I was like, all right, I'll wait until I go on break. So I went on break and I did a trailer reaction for it, and I was like, yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I know this whole "what happened to Katie" thing is the tagline, but I was like, so the little girl is the mummy, but the imagery was really fucking weird, man. There's a shot where it looks like she's pulling the bandages off and they're
Yeah.
stuck to her skin. There's a shot of a big ass scorpion coming out of somebody. There's a shot of her jumping out the fucking window. There's a shot of her creeping around a dark corner in an
Wait,
upstairs
what? I
hallway
don't remember
somewhere.
any of that.
The scorpion, bro. Look at
I
the
remember
trailer
the
again.
scorpion on her face coming out. That I remember, but I don't remember anyone jumping out of a window.
Yeah, there's a shot of her jumping out of a fucking window, yo. It looks like it's an upstairs bedroom window. There's a shot of her creeping around the corner of a hallway real quick. Yeah, man, it looks really strange. And I don't know, like the best I can hope for is something along the lines of like, and I know it's silly, but something along the lines of lot 243 or whatever it was from Tales from the Dark Side. You remember the mummy segment
Oh
with Christian Slater?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean something like that where we're going creepy with it and dark. Like I'm cool with that, but somebody also had to remind me like, listen, don't forget we're getting 2 mummy movies within the next 2 years or so. It's cool to have different variations of them. And I was like, yeah, that actually is a really good point because we're getting the Brendan Fraser mummy. We're getting the action adventure that we've been missing. And Lee Cronin is like, well, fuck all that action adventure Q shit. I'm going to scare the shit out y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put, yeah, I'm going to put this mummy in here for y'all.
You know what I'm scared? You know what I'm scared about?
What's
that
that?
this movie is gonna end up trying to be like The Exorcist. Watch that teaser again and tell me I'm wrong, dude.
I I've really I really hope not because no, I really
Because
hope not because
this feels like a possession movie. Just rewatching the trailer now, rewatching the teaser. I did watch this. I guess it just didn't have an effect on me. I just remember the scorpion on her face coming out and stuff like that. Um, but this is James Wan, so I do have a little bit of faith. So
yeah,
James Wan
he's
has not.
producing it.
Yes, James Wan has not steered me wrong. As a producer, so this could be good.
James Wan is bullshitting because I'm still waiting on his fucking remake of Arachnophobia. I don't know how many people remember that news was announced years ago. James Wan was supposed to be at the helm of an Arachnophobia remake. I want to know. Oh no, I'm sorry. It wasn't James Wan. I'm fucking lying. It was actually Christopher Landon, the guy that was originally set to direct Scream 7. It was Christopher Landon that was doing Arachnophobia. But James Wan, I'm waiting on the Tommy Knockers remake. That's what I'm waiting for. The Stephen King adaptation. I don't know if you've seen Tommy Knockers. Oh yeah. It's
because the
you watch
first
it
half
now.
of that first half of that movie is fucking solid, dude. Until you get to those little fucking critters fucking eating up the world, they're looking like they came out of the reboot cartoon. Yeah, no.
It's Tommy Knockers is it's a really good
Oh wait,
cast,
wait. My bad. I'm thinking of the Langoliers. My bad. Never mind.
The Langoliers? Is that
That's
the
what I was
one with
thinking.
the little?
That's the one with the little critters eating the world.
I've never seen it, but I've only seen like clips of those things. They look like shit, man. Like,
Yeah, yeah. That's what happens when you have ABC make your movie, bro.
They look, Stephen King miniseries used to get done so dirty with the special effects back in the day, bro.
Yeah,
like
the only
they
exception,
used to put nothing into them.
The only exception would be The Stand. That would be the only exception.
I've never seen it, bro. I've never seen it, and they got a remake out too.
Which was just as good.
I got the book right there on my bookshelf to stand. I was supposed to give it to my uncle, and I was like, "Yeah, you can have it because the shit's like this fucking big. Like this shit's huge." Like I gave my daughter's older sister. Yeah, I gave my daughter. Now that I would read though, and especially after watching Welcome to Derry, I definitely want to read. I want to read the It novel for sure.
I gotta start. I'm gonna start that. I think this weekend. Welcome to Derry. I'm gonna start that and just binge it,
bro. Peak A1 10 out of 10 for me. Damn near 10 out of 10 every fucking episode. And the final episode, my God, this is one of the best fucking TV shows I have ever seen. And I owe a 3-part apology to that shit too, because when they announced it, I was like, I don't want to see It Chapter 3. 1 and 2 was fine. I don't want it. I don't care who's attached to it. And then I saw the trailer. I had some concerns with the trailer, but I think me and my girl, she had me watch the first episode with her. She had already seen it, and I was locked the fuck in. By the time the first episode was over, I said, yes, give me more. Give me more. And it gets better and better. The stories, the characters, the tie-ins to other Stephen King properties, the Easter eggs are fucking amazing. Bro, it is really... And Pennywise don't show up until the middle of the season. Like, I think there's about 8 episodes.
I think it's like episode 6 or something like that where he shows up.
Yup. And you can feel his presence, but when he gets there, it's worth it, bro. I'm telling you, it is so fucking good of a TV show. It's amazing. It's really fucking amazing. I promise you that. Like, it's almost shit, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I almost like it better than Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. And I know how invested I was with the Losers Club when they were young and when they were older. But these new characters, I kind of wrote them off. I was like, oh, this is the fake ass Losers Club. But no, they give you reasons to want these characters to survive, or they give you reasons to want certain characters to get killed. And it's such a good fucking balance throughout that show, man. It's so fucking great. There's a tie-in to the Stephen King universe I can't wait for you to see and see how you feel about how they're making it play out, because it's ongoing. Like once you find out what's going on and how this ties into another Stephen King property, they build on that shit. And it makes you want to go back and maybe watch the original Stephen King movie that this shit is from, or read the novel to get better context. Like it's so well done, man. Like I was really fucking impressed with Welcome to Derry, yo. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. It's so amazing, people, that Johnny walked off to go. Yeah, I was about to say it's so. I was about to say it's so amazing that Johnny walked off to go watch the show right now.
Seriously, I'm about to. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go watch the show right now.
No, that shit is great, man. It's so fucking good, bro. It's such a great fucking show. So well done, man.
All right, let's get into our main event. Now, I was confused. So I thought when you said intros, I actually thought you meant opening sequences, which I think we should do for our next stream. I think opening sequences.
Opening sequences?
Yeah, should be our next stream for the 31st.
All right, let me write this shit down.
Because I was doing my list and I was like, oh, I think I got my list. And then you're like, no, dude, it's like, we're talking about opening credits. We're talking about some of the movies that have like some of the best opening credits. This one took me a while because there are a lot of good opening credits out there. But I think I stuck with one that kind of made an impact on me and were creative enough to that were just creative, you know? And yeah, so this one took me a minute.
Well, I'm not satisfied with my list again. Just so you're not. Know. I'm not. This is another time where I'm not satisfied with my list. We gonna get it. And like I got some picks, and they're cool. But I was looking at the list, and I'm like, God damn, I know I forgot a lot, and I know this motherfucker's probably gonna name one or two that I wish I would have put on my list.
I think I have two. I think I might have two of them on my list.
Okay,
we'll see. Right. But my number 5 is The Last Boy Scout, and the reason it's at number 5 because it is in vein and in shape of Monday Night Football with Hank Williams. That's what makes that opening credit scene so fucking memorable, because it is made and edited as a Monday Night Football intro, like the original Monday Night Football intro with Hank Williams. It is.
What's so that? This Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis, right?
Yeah, that's where Damon Wayans plays the running back, and Bruce Willis is the PI.
I've never seen it, bro.
You never seen this movie?
Oh, I've never seen it. I know.
It is
peak
90s action buddy comedy, bro. This is the shit.
Is it better than fucking Bulletproof? Because everybody hyped up Bulletproof. I thought that movie was weak as shit.
Really? I love Bulletproof. I
did not. And they kept playing they kept playing that theme song.
I will say it is better than Bulletproof. I will say that. This movie has an edge to it. It's harder. It's Damon Wayans is fucking hilarious, but also gives it a really great grounding performance.
Oh, this was Tony Scott?
Yeah, it's Tony Scott, dude.
Oh shit! R.I.P. Silver Pictures production. Yo, I did not know this was Tony Scott, yo. And he's always got some stylized shit going on, man. I'm looking at the intro now. This definitely is fucking Monday Night Football.
Right?
Definitely Monday Night Football. Is that D. Snyder? That's not D. Snyder, is it?
I don't know who that is, but I was like...
I got the volume down, so I can't hear the song. Oh, Taylor Negron was in here.
Then you
Danielle Harris is in this?
Yeah, she plays Bruce Willis's daughter.
Oh, shit.
There is a great
Halle
scene.
Berry?
Don't get too excited about Halle Berry.
What? She's in like 2 scenes?
Yes.
She fucks Billy Bob Thornton twice and then she just gets out of there.
It disappears for the whole movie.
Kim Coates is in here?
Yep.
Yo, it's a good cast, man. It's a good intro too, yo.
Wait till you see the opening scene to this fucking movie, though. This opening scene to this movie is insane. It's
So is
basically
this like this is a football based action movie?
yes,
Or
kind of the. So what it is that this movie is centered around gambling, illegal gambling around football and insider betting, and it's up
uh-huh.
to Halle Berry hires Bruce Willis to investigate a scandal that puts Damian Wayne's character on the outs with the NFL, and he's trying to clear his name.
Okay.
But as they dig in, the conspiracy gets bigger and bigger, and they're just like, "Oh shit, we need to do something about this."
We should seriously do something.
It's an
Yeah, I
awesome
did
movie,
not.
bro.
Yeah, this cast, I'm like, how why have I never seen this? I've always
Dude,
heard about this movie, but I've never seen it. I asked this dude really looks like D. Snyder.
CJ Leone, Die Hard meets Friday Night Lights. Exactly. It's exactly what it is.
Ooh, that's a hell of a mashup right there, man.
It is.
Die Hard meets Friday Night
Friday Night
Lights.
Lights.
Yo, yo, that's crazy right there, yo. Hold on, did this just say Michael Dougherty wrote the script?
And along with Shane Black.
Oh, Marion Dougherty wrote the script. See, let me stop getting excited. This motherfucker said Die Hard meets Friday Night. Like, yo, that's two movies that don't even go together, but it's like intriguing still. Like, that's crazy. All right, let's bookmark it. Let's bookmark it, folks. Cause I definitely need something to watch tonight.
Bro, this is an easy
And
watch, bro. This is an
it's
easy
not
watch.
it's not gonna be Power. I done already ruined that. I spoiled that and watched the
Oh,
finale.
dude. All that. All that. All that for Power just to fucking let Gennard and Vic live. Fuck you, bro.
I don't
Fuck.
even pay attention to I don't follow the characters. I just like when Tariq and Tommy was, and I hate Tariq, but I like when they were on the rooftop and he's like, "So you want to start some shit or what?" And they played Big Rich Town. I was like, I was like, okay. I was like, hold on now. And I just watched the last episode in full today, and I didn't know Tommy's brother had got murked and all that other shit, and
Yeah,
what a waste of a fucking character.
exactly. Waste of fucking 4 seasons, bro, in my opinion. Or 3 seasons.
Yeah, Power is kind of it ran its course for me once Ghost died, and that shit wrapped up. The original series wrapped up. The whole spinoff shit. I'm like, now I might watch the spinoff with Tariq, or not Tariq. The prequel with Tommy and Kanan and Ghost, how they all form their shit. I might watch that because that might be dope to watch. But all the other shit, I'm like, I could give a fuck less about this shit, man. I really
I know
could.
Tariq should have been gone a long time ago.
Dead,
Like,
dead,
yeah, yeah.
dead, dead, dead,
That's my number.
dead ski.
That's my number 5. The Last Boy Scout opening credits. Monday Night Football. All right.
Yeah, I bookmarked it so I can at least try to check it out tonight. My number 5. I almost forgot to put this on the list, but then I was like, all right, I need to find a place for it, so I'll just put it at number 5. But excuse me, people. Number 5. I do think that this is like one of the most monumental intros of all time. And I was a couple years late to the party with this movie. But my number 5 is Drive, 2011, Ryan Gosling. And that song, it's not just the cinematography. they made the city look beautiful nonetheless. They did. They made this city look beautiful. The pacing, like the way that they slowed the camera down just enough, is fucking gorgeous. But the song by Kavinsky, The Night Call, is it adds to this being like a crime, as you said earlier, noir. This is one of those films that's considered like a noir film. I think it sets the tone for the movie. And Ryan Gosling can do no wrong. I think if the whole movie, this is another one of those movies that I think was so good. And I remember telling Max, shout out Max from Galaxy of Film. I remember telling him, Drive is such a good fucking movie that it could be a silent film. And I think that the opening, I think like, cause everything is understood that's going on in the movie. You know, you don't really need any dialogue to understand what's happening with the characters and with the story and shit. But I think that opening, bro, that whole, there's something inside you. It's like, oh my God, man, that whole techno sound song. And what's this director's name? Nicholas Winding Refn. Yeah. I don't know what else he's done, but he did a fucking fantastic job setting the tone for this movie. I remember the first time I watched it. First of all, the getaway was smooth as shit. And I was already locked in. I'm like, damn, this getaway was smooth. He put the hat on and he just walked off. And then you get that drop for the Kavinsky song. That's not even how the song really starts. The song starts with, you hear like a coyote howling in the background and you hear a quarter being placed into the payphone. But they started it right when the beat dropped. And I was like, I don't know what this is, but I want to write a rhyme off of it and I want to love this song forever. Like, this shit is so fucking amazing. And the intro's so good. I'm sad when the song stops. But I do, and I love that during the intro, he passes by Carey Mulligan's character, who ends up being like one of the main players in the movie for him. And I love that they just pass by each other, and it kind of sets that whole thing up for later on. But that intro, bro, him with that jacket with the scorpion on the back is fucking badass. His car is badass. The whole intro, one of the greatest intros ever. And I'm mad that it took me like a couple years after the movie came out to find this and appreciate it. I didn't hear anything about it. I just I went to my plug, my DVD plug, and I was like, well, what's this? With Ryan Gosling, I was like, I said, fuck it, I'll watch it. And instant classic for me. Instant classic, hands fucking down.
Love this movie, man. That song was such a good choice for that scene. It set the mood.
Yes, it did, man. Absolutely. And the cast was amazing. Bryan Cranston, you had Ryan Gosling, you had Carey Mulligan, but you had Bryan Cranston, you had Albert Brooks, you had fucking oh God, what's the dude's name? Ron Perlman. You had fucking Oscar Isaac. Who's the chick name with the big ass titties? Christina Hendricks. Oh my man. Oh my. What is up with that lady, yo? Like, was she built in a laboratory somewhere? Like, cause she was in what's that shit called with Ice Cube? School Fight or whatever the fuck it was.
Is that the one where he tried to beat up Charlie Day?
Fist Fight, where she's just walking around like, and she's like, here's a butterfly knife, you can use this. And I'm just like, I don't know why you crazy, but I'm another risk it all. Perfect example of risking it all, bro. Christina Hendricks
her character reminds me of Miss Chimenti from Abbott Elementary.
Oh God. Bro. Yo, and she gets fucked up in that movie, man. When she's like fixing her face in the mirror, and that dude shoots that fucking shotgun in slow motion. You see her shit just bust open in slow motion. I was like, damn, what a waste. What a waste. Well, but yeah, great fucking intro, man. That's my number 5 is Drive 2011.
Well, speaking of what a waste, I feel like this is kind of a wasted spot because now I feel like a dickhead putting this at number 4 after you putting Drive at number 5. And this one actually deals with toxic waste, and it is probably one of the horniest openings ever to a movie, and it is the Toxic Adventure. The opening sequence, opening workout montage in the gym.
Yo.
That song on top of it, Body Rock, is
Oh,
holy shit.
Lost Dreams. Hello, Lost Dreams.
Oh my god.
He said
Yeah, the
that
Toxic
body rock.
Adventure like workout montage is arguably one of the greatest openings ever. It knows what it is. It is horny. It is out there. It is in your face. It's everything. It shows everything you need to know about these characters within the first 5 minutes of this movie. You know who the bad guys are. You know who the good guy is, and you know what this movie is going to be about with that song. You know what I mean? And
I'm
I have a
looking at
hard
it
time
now.
figuring out what song's better. Welcome to Prom Night or Body Rock. I don't know because both those songs slap.
Jesus Christ.
Man, I must have got you sick because you might have what I got, man.
Man, I've been trying to shake this little cough. Like, I think it's because I've been trying to be cool and just wear one coat. Like, I used like when it's cold like this out here, I'll be wearing like a hoodie and then a coat over it. But I've been like, yeah, I'm cool with this one coat, no gloves, and yeah, I'm all right. But yeah, here we are.
Yeah,
He
that's what you
said
get for being
body
the cool
rock.
guy. Yeah, body rock.
Body
Dude.
rock.
I want to listen to your body rock, body rock. I want to hear your body rock.
Yeah, they knew what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I remember seeing this as a teenager, bro, and I'm just like, oh my god. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, have you seen the new one?
Yeah, I have.
What how was it? Because I've been like I watched as far as when he's narrating and I think somebody gets killed in the beginning
Yeah.
and
When he's
that's it.
listening
That's
to oh my god, what was that song? Don't Dance or Dance to the Beat or something like that. They were listening to house music.
yeah, I have not watched it. The moment that
I
they showed
enjoyed it.
Peter
I
Dinklage,
thought
I
it was
didn't.
fun. I thought it was fun. It takes a minute to get there, but once it does, it pays off. So I wouldn't say it's
Yeah, I want
better
to see
than
that
the
new one.
original, but it's just as good.
Yeah, this shit is still playing on my laptop right now, and now they're just playing different parts, but now they're playing where they're about to run this fucking kid over who's on this bike.
Yeah, 10 points.
Yeah, these people, they did not give a fuck in this movie, yo.
No, they didn't.
And he's got like 17 beer cans on the floor of his car. God damn, they really. Why don't I remember them running this kid over like this? They turned the car around to
And
run
backed
him
up
over.
on him. Yeah,
Oh yeah, these dudes, they deserve to die then. Everybody in Traumaville is a piece of shit.
yeah, they are.
Except the blind girl.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Damn, you alright, bruh?
Don't make me laugh. Don't
We
make me laugh.
we fucked
Laughing
up
just
over
makes
here,
it
man.
worse.
People, I'll be the first to say it on RNZ Live. We have both been exposed to the T virus from Resident Evil, which is only going to make us cooler if you follow the games and the movies, because it just makes you an
I'm gonna
edgy,
grow a big fucking eyeball right here.
yeah, like your boy did in Neil McDonough Nana in Welcome to
Yeah.
Raccoon City. But it only makes us edgier and cooler. You get to grow eyeballs out of your shoulders and tentacles out of your fingers and
Your
shit.
arm. Yep.
It's gonna be all right, people.
All right. So what's your number 4?
My number 4. I had to be careful because I already had Drive on here, and there's an honorable mention I'll mention when we get to the honorable mentions, but I didn't want to put too many movies that were centered on cars because I started doing that. I was writing down the list and I was like, wait, I was like, I can't fucking do this. Drive is already one of them, but I made an exception for this one because I was like, all right, I said, let me throw some black cinema in the mix. As far as movie intros go, my number 4 is going to be New Jersey Drive. Now, I picked New Jersey Drive because when that title card pops up, you hear, and this shit stuck with me forever. And I didn't know what the song was called until maybe 10 years ago. And I started listening to just the instrumental. I don't even want the fucking words. That title card pops up when you see two of the main characters walking up to you see their feet walking up to a car ready to steal the car. It's, for one, is setting the tone. This is what the movie's hitting for. This is this is car culture. Not really car culture, but this is car stealing culture. This is carjacking culture right here. And we're going to make it so fucking raw that it's going to feel like a documentary. Not to mention Spike Lee produced this. And I think a lot of that had to do with how this movie looks and how this movie feels. But you get that funky piano song playing by the E Brothers. And that is one of the coolest just piano jazz infused instrumentals I've ever heard. And you play that while these dudes are stealing cars, while they're meeting up with each other on public blocks to show off the cars that they stole. They're just talking amongst each other. Then you got the main character, Sharon Corley. He plays the character Jason. He's narrating the entire movie, but he starts off narrating and he's like, yeah, by the time we got back on Harpo and Ave, everybody had a ride. And then he starts naming all his friends and shit like that. And then some girls pull up and they switch the song. And it's not that the tone of it changes, but I feel like it becomes a little more fun, even though it's fucked up that they're stealing cars. But when the song changes up, it's a song called All About My Fetty. And when song changes, when that song changes, you see all of the dudes are doing donuts out the fucking they're doing donuts in the street, and they're having more fun out here. Low Stream says, Uncle, look out your window. I'm not doing that. I think that's my nephew. Yeah, I'm not. Come on, man, because I got this fucking knife next to me, man. All right. Look out your window. I'm hoping he's saying look out the window because it's snowing, and I hope it's not too crazy. But yeah, the opening, the intro for New Jersey Drive, man, I think it's just is one of those it's one of those hood movie intros that we don't really discuss at all. I think New Jersey Drive is a hood movie that we don't discuss at all because it's not really heavy on the gunplay. So a lot of people don't really put it up there with Menace to Society or Juice or Boys in the Hood or some shit like that. But I think that this is one of the grittiest, most realistic feeling hood movies that I've ever seen. And that opening with that funky piano playing and that All About My Fetty, switching up to All About My Fetty, it's fucked up. I'm not promoting carjacking people. I'm not condoning it. It's just a movie. If you gonna blame me, blame who the fuck is this director? Nick Gomez. Don't blame me.
This fault. Carjacking started with Nick Gomez.
Yeah, blame Nick Gomez. And I don't even know if they really filmed this in New Jersey. And what's really weird about this movie is that there's a lot of deleted scenes or moments in the movie where they don't talk like they're from New Jersey. They talk like they're from New York. Like they say son, and like they talk like New Yorkers. So I don't know. But I do love this movie though. I think this is one of the most underrated hood movies of all time. But that intro is definitely
Funky Piano is in my playlist. Drive. I've never seen New Jersey Drive. Man. But I've had that fucking soundtrack on rotation forever as a teenager. Fire. That shit is fire, dude. Volume
Queen
1
Latifah,
and 2.
Queen Latifah with the New Jersey track, that beat is hard as fuck.
Yeah, Lords of the Underground with Burn Rubber on Me. That's like one of my favorite tracks off
God. The damn, man. Yo, soundtrack's amazing. Bro, you have to watch that movie. It's not, like I said, it's not heavy on the gunplay. It's heavy on what the title is. Like, they're stealing cars, but the main character, you could tell he's the smarter one of the bunch. He wants to do right, but he just keeps getting caught up with his friends, and he just keeps doing dumb shit. So they focus on him. you actually see the consequences of the shit that he's doing in the movie. They don't just steal cars and they all get away with it. No, a lot of the shit falls on him. Like there's moments where he's the only one to get caught and get his ass whooped by the cops type of thing. And he's a good kid, but he wants to be that guy. Like it's a really good fucking movie, bro. It's really good. It's sad towards the end of it, but it's definitely fire. Definitely feels like a fucking documentary. Like somebody had the camera rolling with these characters. Like there's so many moments where it feels like there's no script, there's no lines like written at all. So I definitely recommend that shit, bro. It's fire. New Jersey Drive's fire.
Speaking of fire, this one at number 3 is actually one of my favorite intros in horror. And it's backed by one of the best original songs inspired by a movie. And it was done by Tuesday Night. And that is The Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. The credits where the little girl is drawing the house, and then you hear the
oh my god
the beat. Oh my god, dude!
I knew you was gonna have one on your list that I knew it never fails. There's always one you got on your list, and I'm like, damn, why did I put that on my list, man? That's a great one, yo.
That is a great one, dude.
From like, this nightmare. She killed that shit.
She killed that shit, bro.
Yeah. And then you got the quote in the beginning. What is it?
Yep.
It's not Edgar. It's not Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe. I think when shit, what was it?
She said, "I can't sleep tonight." Yo, she killed that, bro. That was when movie soundtracks gave a fuck about the movie. Like the songs were incorporated with the film. Like I love that shit, man. And big shout out to Tuesday Night. We would love to have you on the show because we need to discuss this amazing weight gain that you've had over the years, because it is. When she did that panel with Kim Myers and Lisa Wilcox and Heather Langenkamp, I was like, God damn, Tuesday Night. God damn.
All
right, that's enough. I'm done.
Opening quote is, "When deep sleep falleth on men, fear came upon me and trembling, which made all my bones shake."
Love it. Love that shit. And she killed it. And she said that during that panel that I was just talking about, she said that they were kind of not trying to let her do the song. And she was like, listen, just give me and my team a certain amount of time and we'll get it done. Like I promise. And she got that shit done, yo. And they gave her
it made that intro. Like it really did.
Yeah.
Honestly,
that was amazing.
I can't hear another song or like an original instrumental or original score behind that drawing, because it wouldn't work. It wouldn't set the tone for the rest of the movie.
And it was a nice follow-up counterpart to the character of Kristen. Now, granted, I don't like that they recast Patricia Arquette. I always feel like it's a different character when they recast. But because we had Kristen in the last movie building the house 1428, with the glue with the glue and the popsicle sticks, this was a nice follow-up to that. So I think 3 and 4 definitely complement each other really well with the intros and shit like that. But this one was badass, yo. The way that this song kicked in, and like you said, when the New Line logo's flying in and you hear that shit kick in, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, you're in for it. And it just sets the mood right off the bat, and you're just like, oh my god, I'm ready to go. And the way that the camera is just following this girl, just like wiping the dirt and drawing the way that it's
I'm watching it now.
It's just
I'm watching
awesome.
it now. Yeah, because I thought I thought it was Kristen. Like when I saw this as a kid for the first time, I thought it was Kristen doing the thing, but then you see it's the little girl, and then you see Tuesday Night walk up, and I was like, well, who the fuck is that? Because that's not Kristen Parker at all. But no dis Tuesday Night. We love Tuesday Night, but it just threw me off. I was like, wait, who's that? The fuck is that? Her hair doesn't even look the same.
No, that was damn. Looking like the girl from New Blood.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Rest in peace. But it does.
Yeah,
she looked like Laura. She got that Laura Park Lincoln hair. Yo, I never put that together. Her and Laura Park Lincoln definitely came out the same year too, right? 88.
I think so, about a year apart or so.
They both, y'all ain't slick because y'all had the same hairstylist going back and forth on the sets of Dream Master and the New Blood.
They
Y'all
just
ain't
fucking
slick.
doused their hair in fucking Aquanet, bro. And
And the moms, Kristen's mom in the movie, Andale, and Tina's mom in New Blood. Yeah, everybody had the same hairstylist
yeah,
for sure.
definitely. They're on a
That's
budget,
fucking
man.
hilarious, yo.
On a budget. But yeah, that is arguably one of my favorite like intros to a horror movie. I think the music complements the scene very well. It's one of my favorites, and I think it's probably the best one in the
In the
franchise.
Nightmare on Elm
Honestly,
Street franchise, I was just
yeah,
about to ask you. I was about to say, is that the best in the franchise for you?
yeah, it's the best. It's the best because I think the song complements. Because if you look at Dream Child, that's a really interesting opening, but the music and the score just it doesn't work for me. Freddy's Dead doesn't have an opening credit scene. Nightmare 2 might be up there, but it's not really because the credits don't really roll during the bus scene.
Yeah, yeah. I had to think for a second. I almost forgot that opening for Nightmare 2.
And then
Um,
Nightmare 1 is good, but I don't know. I to me just something about part 4 that just pops.
Freddy's Dead could have been good. That Google Doll song, I'm Awake Now,
Yeah.
that song is fucking fire, but they kind of just do, and then it says Freddy's Dead to fight, and then that's over. Like, we don't even get the whole song. Like, it could have been something, but yeah,
So that's my number 3.
that was
Dream
that was
Master,
a great fucking number 3, bro.
right?
That shit was a great fucking number 3, man. I didn't even think of that shit, man. God damn. All right, we on number 3. I think my number 3. I don't know if this complements your number 3, but I think it is a solid counterpart if we're talking slasher genre here. And this was a no brainer if I was going with the slasher genre. Which one had like one of the best opening, intro sequences ever? My number 3 is Jason Takes Manhattan. Now I know it is out of the ordinary because we were used to Harry Manfredini, in the beginning,
Yeah.
where you get this name right here, and then you get this name right there, and then you get this name right here, and then you get this director right. Like, I get it, I understand, but I think Jason Takes Manhattan, Metropolis, Darkest Side of the Night. I guess because I don't know if this is because Jason had a guitar in his hand at some point and he became a rock star for me, that this was like the rock star opening in the Friday the 13th franchise. Metropolis, this song and this intro is so amazing to me. I had this in my playlist at one point in time, and this was when I lived in like the suburban part of the hood. Like, when I lived uptown. Anybody from Philly, y'all know I lived in Mount Airy at some point. I used to play this shit in my ears and walk around and try to figure out, like, I want a tracking shot of where this song is playing in its entirety and the camera is going to follow certain characters each time they, like, if a character's walking away, it's going to follow a new character. And then if that character's walking away, it's going to follow a new character. It's going to be a tracking shot all while Darkest Side of the Night is playing. Now, I know it took us about, 6 days to get to these locations that were shown in this fucking opening, because the entirety of the movie is on that fucking boat. Is on that nut-ass boat. I get it, people. But Darkest Side of the Night, when they give, and I know it's misleading, it's false advertising, but the first time watching it, you're under the impression, damn, Jason's going to be here, and he's going to be there, and he's going to be there. Oh my God, we're getting the dirtiest, grittiest parts of New York, and robbers and diners where they put cigarettes out and eggs that people don't want. Oh, this is going to be crazy. Then you spend the fucking first 2.5 acts of the movie on the Lazarus
On a boat. Yeah.
cruise ship.
First 76 minutes on a boat. Jason on a boat. Like, motherfucker. You motherfuckers baited and switched us.
That's for the Lazarus cruise ship. I get it. But Metropolis, I don't know what happened to them after this song, but I do think, other than the movie itself, I think that the song is really fucking great. I think that the way that the vocals hit, the way that they harmonize on there, the guitar riff, at some point is fucking great. Now I don't know what they're doing right now. I'm hoping that they're still
That
around
is
and still
some
alive.
fucking hair metal shit, bro. I totally forgot how hair metal that song is, dude. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah,
That is on some
yeah.
Van Halen fucking what's the other hair metal band in the 80s? Rat.
I don't know. Twisted Sister.
Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that and then when that dude has that guitar riff at the end of it, that that shit, they let him snap on that shit, and then the hook comes back in. I love that fucking opening. Like the opening could have nothing to do with the movie at all. I would never change my mind on this opening. I love Darkest Side of the Night, and I do love Jason Takes Manhattan. The movie's dumb and it's a piece of shit sequel in comparison to the last one and some of the other ones that came before it, but it's just such a fun guilty pleasure. Plus, I always say Jason Takes Manhattan made me throw up when I was a kid, so I can never explain that shit. I don't know why, but it's always gonna hold special place in thy heart.
What it was.
Bro, no, like listen, I don't know what it was, man. Like I was at my stepdad's crib, R.I.P. and I went to sleep before all the other kids, before my sisters and brothers. I went to sleep before them. And I remember coming back down after midnight. I woke up, I came in the living room. They were watching Jason Takes Manhattan on like USA or Sci-Fi or some shit. And my stepbrother was joking. He's like, yo, you better not throw up. And I was like, I won't. I've seen this movie before. And when Jason stabbed Jim with that harpoon, I threw up. I don't know.
Like right there?
I swear to God.
Like
Swear
right
to
there?
God on my life. Swear, bro. I swear. When he stabbed him with it, I just kind of like threw up on the couch, and my brother was like, man, I told him not to watch this shit. Like, and I will never explain it because it's not like it was gross. It's not like I was sick. I just threw up. When he stabbed Jim with that harpoon, I don't know how it happened, but it happened. So that Jason Takes Manhattan will always...
That's funny as fuck. Oh my god,
we'll
bro.
we'll always be bonded for life in some kind of way. I can't explain it to you. I really can't. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe I was just having a bad day or something. I don't know.
That's crazy. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know. But that's my number 3 is Jason Takes Manhattan. Shout out Metropolis.
Number 2 is arguably one of the most influential opening credits of all fucking time because everyone in the 90s tried to fucking replicate it everywhere. Everyone in the 90s tried to replicate this and put all their guys in black and white suits and said, this is how we're going to do this. And we're going to have an ensemble, this and that. And it is Reservoir Dogs, Green Little Bag.
Oh, God.
That opening credit scene, dude, with them walking slow motion along the camera to that song with the credits right above them is arguably one of the most ripped off opening credits of all time because everyone back then tried to do that shit. Like if you were an independent filmmaker, you did that shit.
I gotta go back. I've only seen Reservoir Dogs once. Honestly, I've only seen it once. Monterey Bay Murals said, "Good morning. Good morning, Monterey Bay Murals." We are currently talking about our top 5 movie intros, and we are on. What are we on? Number 2 right now? Yeah, we're on number 2.
Yeah, like the slow motion, them walking, the 70s rock song, them looking all cool in sunglasses, just walking together. Come on, dude. Like, that shit's hard. That shit was so fucking cool back in the day because you didn't really see that kind of shit.
I forgot Chris Penn was in this.
Yeah, Nice Guy Eddie.
Didn't he pass away, like in real life?
Yeah, he passed away, I think, in 2000 and...
Oh, man, that dude was great, man. Steve Buscemi. Yeah, this intro.
This shit's fire, bro.
He said everybody ripped this shit off.
Yeah, everyone tried to do this shit. Everyone tried to replicate it. Everyone was like, yeah, I want to do my own Reservoir Dogs style intro.
Tim Roth.
It was just like a 90s thing, dude. And everyone tried to mimic it. You know you made it big when The Simpsons fucking mimic your shit, bro.
The Simpsons redid this.
Yeah, I think they did it with Bart in them.
Wonder how much Quentin Tarantino got paid if they did pay him for that to use that like that intro. Well, guess I'll have to go back and watch that shit too. It's so many Quentin Tarantino movies I either haven't seen or I've only seen once. Like I've only seen Reservoir Dogs once. I think no, I've seen Jackie Brown twice. Um, and there's just a couple of them I just haven't fucking seen.
Have you seen Inglorious Bastards?
I had no interest to watch Inglorious Bastards. Honestly, like, is that Brad Pitt? Not Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
Fucking Oh, he is in that. Oh shit.
yeah. Aldo Rain.
Inglorious Bastards. Yeah, Brad Pitt. Okay, Christoph Waltz. Yeah, I just the whole that's the it's like, all right, man. All right, like, come on,
Okay,
Quentin.
so
Damn.
he chills on that here. So
Eli Roth, Michael Fassbender's in here. It's like, come on, Eli. Not Eli, but it's like oh, BJ Novak is in here from The Office. Mike Myers?
yeah, Mike Myers is in there.
It's like,
It's
fuck that. Like,
casting that
come on,
shit
Quentin
work.
Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino could have kept this shit and made Kill Bill 3. Like, come on, man. It's fucking this
I'm
Nazi
telling you, bro.
shit.
I'm telling you, it's an experience. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I bet. Is Quentin Tarantino in there saying the N-word 6,000 times that's completely out of context in his own fucking script that he wrote? Like, he just
exactly.
fucking irks me sometimes, man. God damn. He just irks me. Like, it pisses me off so fucking bad that Quentin Tarantino is one of my pen and pad inspirations, bro. When it comes to writing dialogue, that dude is one of my biggest inspirations on the planet. But he just, like, when he takes it there, I'm just like, come on, man. Come on, man. You could have went all day without that.
Yeah.
You could have went. You ain't gonna like.
Yeah, but that's my number 2, Reservoir Dog. The walking scene is it's just iconic, dude. Like, there's no other way to put it. It's just iconic.
I mean, maybe I'll put that back on my list. Cause I really don't remember. Was it a heist going wrong? Reservoir
Yeah, the
Dogs.
heist gone wrong, and the whole thing takes place in a warehouse, and they're trying to figure out who
Right.
did.
Cause I remember. I think it was Steve. No, was it Tim Roth? Who's bleeding out? He gets
Yeah,
shot.
Tim
He's
Roth.
bleeding out, and then he finds out somebody is like one of the rats or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that part. I remember they're in the warehouse and it's just chaos. Like, everybody's just fucking like all over the place. They don't know what's going on, type of thing. But I remember Tim Roth was bleeding out. He kind of cracked down on who was behind it. That's really all I remember. And I remember their names were like Mr. Pink, Mr. White, and all this other
Mr.
shit.
Blonde doing the dance, cutting the dude's ear off.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I would have paid more attention to it. I think it was one of those movies where I found it on demand. I was like, oh, I'm cool. Let me watch Quentin Tarantino movie. And I just didn't. Just ended up letting that shit watch me for the most part. But I would put it back on the list.
Yeah, I think one movie that I have to go back and revisit from his would be Jackie Brown. That would be one that I would have to go back and revisit.
It's it was pretty good. Like, I saw it once, and then I remember my uncle gave me the DVD, and I think I did a commentary for it, and I was like, yeah, I was like, this is pretty good. It's not my favorite. I still think Pulp Fiction is his I think that's his masterpiece. But Jackie Brown is it's up there. Because he's got some weird fucking characters, man. Like, Samuel L. Jackson's in there, Robert De Niro, Bridget Fonda is in there, Robert Forster, Michael Keaton's in there. Like, Chris Tucker is in there at some point. It's a great fucking cast for sure.
Yeah,
And it's got some memorable
is
moments.
that it's not based on his work. It's not original work. It's based on someone else's work. So that's where I feel like the disconnect is, because it doesn't feel like a Tarantino
Mm,
movie is trying to honor
okay.
Elmore James's original novel, and so
Okay.
that's why
So
some of
yeah, I
the
didn't know
that's
that.
why it comes off clunky, in my opinion.
Yeah, I did not know that. I didn't know that wasn't based off of his own because he's always used to have written and directed based off everything from Quentin Turn to he's like the white Tyler Perry. So
Yeah,
like I don't know if that's a good comparison to make,
no,
bro.
it's
I
not.
don't
It's
know. Yeah, I
Spike
don't know
Lee.
how everybody's gonna feel about that one. Yeah, I
Maybe
feel like I
Spike
just pissed
Lee.
everybody off with that one.
It's like what is
All right, so he's like the white Spike Lee.
white Spike
Point
Lee?
taken.
There
Yeah,
you
I
go.
don't know if Tyler Perry. And listen, no diss to Tyler Perry. I just don't know. Like, it was an impulse, people. All right, I don't know if that was a good fucking comparison to make. I don't. All right, I'm sorry.
Every time I hear Tyler Perry now, I think about Cat Williams when he says, Tyler Perry and Ricky Smiley are only believable when they're playing women.
Oh, when he said that he was on Club Shay Shay when he said that shit, and I was like, damn, bro, you are going for blood.
Yeah, you going the fuck in, dude. Like, oh my god, they're only believable when they're playing women. I was like, oh my god, that clip resurfaced on my FYP. Dude, I was like, holy shit, that joke was that has some venom behind it. Holy shit.
Cat is a dangerous man, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Extremely dangerous man.
All right, so what's your number two? My number two was Reservoir Dogs.
Uh, my number two, um, is probably the most modern on my list right here, and I think if any of the podcast listeners tune into this episode, then this will not come as a shock to them because they already know how I was coming about this movie. They know how I was feeling about this movie when I reviewed it. I've done 2 fucking commentaries for this shit, and this was an opening that just gave me chills. Obviously, this was something that was like near and dear to my spirit, but I could not have expected an opening like this. And some could consider it to be pretty simple, but I don't. Like, I don't take this shit lightly. My number two is going to be Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills intro. First of all,
Wait, is that the one with the pumpkin that's reversed, like the reverse pumpkin coming back
that's
together?
the one where it's got 12 pumpkins for all of the 12 movies.
Oh,
And the pumpkins are on fire, and if you look close enough, you see blood dripping down the one pumpkin's eye, the first pumpkin's eye. First of all, the opening sequence of Halloween Kills, the flashback sequence is Chef's fucking kiss. So when they're zooming out on Michael, and it's in the same fashion, the same type of style that they zoomed out on Michael in the original film when he killed Judith, to just cut to Halloween Kills, and you get that. It's kind of simple, but
yeah.
then that choir kicks in, and you feel like Kirk Franklin and fucking TD Jakes just stepped in the building with the Halloween theme, bro. Yo, I got now. This is the thing. I probably said this before. I'll say it again. When I did not go to the theater to see this movie, I rolled up a J. I was like, oh, this is streaming on Peacock. I rolled up a J. I got myself some snacks and some water, and I watched this in the comfort of my own home, fried. This is probably the best experience I had watching a Halloween movie. Not just because of the bud, people. All right, don't even fucking say that. Don't put me in a box here. I'm not a stoner. All right, but it was such an enhanced experience that when that theme kicked in, and they like all, I was like, I almost cried, and then the pumpkins, like, you see the pumpkin, like the blood teardrop. I was like, oh my god, that's Halloween 2. That is the nod to Halloween 2. This movie's technically Halloween 2. It's a reboot of Halloween 2, so they're giving us little hints of, and then it's all the pumpkins on fire in the background, and I was like, I don't know what to do with myself right now. This is this is it's hands down. All right, the original Halloween opening is classic, but then you got Halloween 2 where the pumpkin splits open. You got Halloween 4 where there's no theme and no pumpkin, and you're just getting those location shots, beautiful location shots. Then you got Halloween 5 where he's cutting into that pumpkin. That was pretty cool, but up until that point, I don't think we had like the opening for H2O, what the fuck ever, you know, the fucking orchestra blowing trumpets and shit like in the beginning of the fucking with violins, whatever. Resurrection, I'm not gonna lie, the theme for Resurrection was actually pretty badass. I'm not gonna hold you, but Rob Zombie's Halloween, you just get a title card. Halloween 2, you just get a title card. Halloween 2018, did you get a opening theme?
Yeah, we got an opening.
You did get an opening theme with the pumpkin, right?
That was the one with the pumpkin getting put back together.
Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, you got a theme for 2018, but wasn't nothing like that Halloween Kills opening, man. I like it. It sent a charge and chills through my body, and it's just something that's always gonna stick with me, bro. That is one of the top 5 fucking openings of the Halloween franchise, man. Because I don't know what John Carpenter and Cody Carpenter were thinking when they composed that theme, but goddamn, man. And then all of the pumpkins that stood for the film, it set the tone. And I remember in my commentary, I think it was in my commentary, in my review, I said that I felt like when that theme kicked in and you see them pumpkins and all that shit, it was letting us know we were in for a really sinister movie. And I do think it's a sinister movie, man. I think it's heartless. I think it's mean as shit. It's bloody. It's gory. It's brutal. And I think that theme was just definitely letting us know, like, listen, this ain't no church song. Y'all about to get fucked up. Haddonfield this time around. And it was just an epic time for that opening theme, man. David Gordon Green, the way that he put that opening scene together was fucking amazing. I don't care what anybody really says about Halloween Kills. It is a straightforward slasher movie. It's exactly what it was advertised to be. And I love that theme, bro. I really do. That opening is just too fucking good in some moments. It's just too good.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that. But yeah, I would agree.
He said that's all I have to say about that.
All right, my number 1 is probably, I wouldn't say the best, but I would say my favorite, and it involves Pee Wee Herman. Throwing a kid off a bridge and into the water and going into the sewers. And I'm talking about Batman Returns.
Oh!
The tracking shot of the baby carriage going into the sewers and landing right at the feet of the penguins. That sequence is not only terrifying, but heartbreaking as well. And it definitely sets the fucking mood for the rest of the movie, because the movie is dark and bleak. And you can't help but feel bad for the penguin. Like, it humanizes the penguin in a way that you're like, you kind of sympathize for him and you kind of understand his motivation toward the end of the film.
Oh my! Oh, that's fucking chef's kiss opening right there, yo. I would have never guessed that. Definitely would have never guessed you putting Batman Returns, because when you said Pee Wee Herman, I thought you was talking about like the opening for Pee Wee's Big Adventure. I was about to say, well, it's just kind of like the Danny Elfman score, and the I was like, all right, maybe. But then I was like, is he talking Big Top Pee Wee? Like, what the fuck is going on here? But I forgot that him and, you know, the actress that plays the mom, she was in Pee Wee's Big Adventure. That's Simone. Yeah, I think rest in peace, Diane Salinger, I think is that actress's name. I think she passed away. Let me see if I think she did.
Yeah, I think that whole sequence, man, with the Danny Elfman Batman theme, and it's a little bit more. Oh shit!
I'm sorry, people. Alive? She did not pass away. She's still alive. She's still very much alive. The one who passed away was the actress who, when Penguin was like, I'd like to fill her void. The guy that she was with when Penguin bit the guy's nose off.
Yeah.
The woman that was with him passed away. I'm sorry, Diane Salinger. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. But damn, that's a great fucking opening, bro.
It is, and Danny Elfman just went off on that. Like, he elevated that Batman theme as well, dude. You know what I mean? With the orchestra, with the with the vocals as well, with the angelic as it's
Yes,
building. It's just
yes,
like holy
yes,
shit. You
yes,
you're just getting ready for something that's going to be so fucking epic, and that movie is epic. On top of that, you know what I mean?
man.
It's one of the
If
best
if
Batman movies of all time.
if
You know what I
anybody
mean?
out there argued that that was the best Batman movie, I don't even got shit to say about it. I
Yeah,
don't. I don't even argue people now. You got Batman in the fucking snow, bro. Like during the holiday season, busting ass, and he's killing these motherfuckers. Like everybody was like, everybody jumped on Ben Affleck's ass when they were like, "Oh, Batman, Zack Snyder, and Batman doesn't kill people. We all don't know what y'all
yeah.
doing." You know how many
He
fucking people Batman killed in Batman Returns?
he literally blew up one of those motherfuckers, dude. He literally
In
strapped
the first
dynamite
one.
on them.
Oh yeah, in Batman Returns, where he's like, "Go ahead, hit me," and then Batman looks down, and the dude's like, and then Batman's looking like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
motherfucker,"
and
and
he
he
throws
just
them
knocked
into the
it.
basement.
Yep.
Yep.
And the dude in the beginning, the dude in the devil costume, that's like blowing the fire and shit. He puts his shit up, turns it around,
And
and
Jake
blows
blasted his
the
ass.
exactly blasted the fuck out of him. Yeah, for sure. And he killed.
Yeah.
Can we technically say he killed Penguin, or no?
Yeah, no, he did. He did. He
Because
actually killed the Joker too. So
he did. He was the reason that thing was on his leg.
yeah,
Yeah, Batman killed people.
yeah,
But this was, bro, like, you see how dark this movie was? I'm looking at the intro right now. Can you fucking imagine what Batman Triumphant or whatever the fuck the third movie was going to be would have been? Tonally? Tim Burton was going dark into the rabbit hole, bro.
dude, we
He
were gonna
was.
get Billy D. Williams as Two-Face, bro.
Gina Davis was supposedly supposed to be Poison Ivy. Robin Williams was supposed to be the Riddler. Like,
Marlon
God
Wayans was gonna
damn,
be
man.
Robin.
And everybody shit on that, but it wasn't until I saw G.I. Joe where I was like, this could have worked.
That could have
You
worked.
know,
And
him as a
he was still like he would have been at the right age. You know what I mean? I think
yep,
he was like 18, 19 or something like that. Like he was still doing
the
a
right energy too.
Yeah, I think
The
he would have been
right
a
energy.
great. I think he would have been a great Dick Grayson, bro, or Tim Drake. Would have been one of those two.
Yeah, what a
But
fucking great intro, bro. Damn,
yeah,
that's a good intro, man.
And then with the title card too, when you have the carriage and then the bats just come in and just swirls and he's just Batman Return. It's just oh my god, bro.
And
It's
you know
just
what?
so good.
Fuck you to all of the people that were like, this is too traumatizing. Oh, what am I going to do? The Penguin's got black shit in his mouth. He's calling Catwoman a pussy. Oh, I can't deal with it. It's like, pull your fucking skirts up, man. Y'all are the fucking reason we can't have nice things out here, man.
Exactly.
How are we supposed to sell happy
That's
meals?
why That's why the MCU man doesn't take chances.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. And everybody can say what they want to say about DC, but that's one thing I will always respect about them from the beginning of time. They are the label that is not afraid to take chances, bro. We gonna take this shot in the dark, whether it's win, lose, or draw. We don't give a fuck. We not gonna play it safe. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get dark, and then
And we're gonna see just how dark they get with Clayface.
Ooh, I saw that was on one of your most anticipated movies of 26, and I did not put that on my list, bro. I remember you saying what's gonna make or break it is the use of CG.
Yeah.
And I definitely agree with that because let's not go like I think everybody need to take notes. If we're gonna go dark, the launch pad should be Matt Reeves, what he did with the Batman. He did what Christopher Nolan did. He made it seem like all of these people can coexist in real life. So
Yeah.
Clayface, like how much practical body horror are we gonna go here? And I hope it works, bro. I can't wait to see that trailer. And I hope that Clayface is a home run because that's gonna open up the door for better and darker villains. We don't have to keep recycling the same fucking
So
villains in the DC.
the guy that's directing Clayface also directed Speak No Evil with James McAvoy a couple years ago, which was actually kind of
Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was good.
he did one of Britain's most terrifying and brutal horror movies called Eden Lake, which I have not seen. But you seen it?
I saw it, and I have to watch probably the last 10 minutes of it because everybody says that's one of the most fucked up endings ever. I don't know if I missed something, but I got to go back and watch like the last maybe I'll say 15, 20 minutes. But it is one of those movies where it is in the true fashion of like, it's kind of annoying because they're fucking kids, man. They're like fucking 13, 14-year-old kids. And yeah, they're hooligans. They got knives and weapons and shit, but I'm gonna fuck y'all up. Like one of y'all, I'm going to headlock one of y'all. Yo, how much does he mean to y'all? Because if y'all want to kill me, I'm taking him with me. I'm telling y'all now. I'm not going out from these fucking teenagers, man, or these preteens, but they are pretty rowdy. And Michael Fassbender and Naomi, whatever her name is from Prometheus is in there. And it is one of those run and gun survive the night type of movies like Judgment Night, Run All Night, shit like that. So it is kind of like, oh my God, how are they going to get out of this situation? Are the kids going to find them, this, that, and the other? So it is one of those types of thrillers, but it's like not super brutal, but there are moments where injuries are sustained and it's like, ugh. Like,
and he also did The Woman in Black. So
The Woman in Black.
Yeah, with this the one with Daniel Radcliffe where he's being haunted by a woman in black and it turns out to be which was actually it was actually a really good ghost story.
Was it? Yeah, I remember the I remember the trailer and the poster. I don't think I've ever seen the movie. But Eden Lake, definitely check that out because I still don't really know how I feel about it.
Okay, I have it in my collection. I just haven't popped it in yet. So that's a movie that I can't watch without wifey. So I know wifey wants to see it too. So I gotta watch that with her.
Yeah, I forgot we had we said we were going to do a episode of that movies we can't watch without the missus, and I told my girl that shit too because she watched Locked without me with Bill Skarsgård and Anthony Hopkins, and she was like, "Was that on our list?" I'm like, "Yeah, it was." I was like, "You watched it without me?" I was like, "All right, cool."
Just for that, now I'm gonna watch Welcome to Derry.
Well, we watched some of it, and then when we were on the phone with each other, we watched like 1 or 2 episodes together. But I think we finished the series separately. But it's going to be something that I'm going to Petty Murphy watch without her. You know, it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. Is that Jamie Lawson? I'm sorry, I like the Batman was playing in the background, and Jamie Lawson from Sinners. I didn't know she was in this.
From Batman Returns?
She's like the Batman, the Robert Pattinson one. She's like one of the politicians. Yeah, I did not know she was in that.
Yeah, no, that's Jamie Lawson. Yeah, and she'll be in part 2.
They want her to play Storm. She's cool. I haven't really seen enough of her. I think she's got the look. You put like a platinum wig on her, but I don't know.
I'm sorry, but I don't know how you don't cast Storm and not cast Storm Reed. It's right fucking there, dude.
Storm Reed. Is that the wrestler?
No. That's an actress. You ever watched Euphoria?
No, but I just told myself I wanted to start. I literally just told myself I wanted to start watching Euphoria, yo.
What else has she been in? You watched The Last of Us?
Was that the girl, the black girl that was in was she Idris Elba's daughter in the opening of Suicide Squad where they're arguing? And was she in The Invisible Man? She was the one that got slapped up in The Invisible Man, and she told her dad like a snitch. Say no. She absolutely should have told her dad. People, Storm Reed. Let me look it up. I'm right the fuck in front of the computer.
Yes, she was.
That's her. She was in Invisible Man.
Yeah.
She got slapped the fuck up. Oh, she was in Slate.
She was in Missy.
She was the little sister. Oh, she was in there. Yeah, she's having a really good career. I think your dog would agree.
Yeah, seriously. Hey, what are you doing?
He said, "Hey,
Yeah, I know. Come here. Come here. Focus. Oh my god. Hold on a second.
All right, people. While Johnny is tending to his dog, I will sit here and eat a Starburst
Easy.
in front of
Easy.
y'all, and I will read the comments.
Easy. Stop it. Come on.
Said, Uncle, they got Nemesis and
Go.
does that
There
mean
you
Dead by Daylight?
go.
Nemesis from Resident Evil 3?
Stop.
You know what? Nemesis Nemesis is one of the reasons why I was going to quit the Resident Evil games. But I gave it some time and I quit the Resident Evil games the next game after that. Nemesis just gets on my goddamn nerves because absolutely.
All right, what I miss?
Nothing much. A couple comments. My nephew was letting me know that they had fucking Nemesis in Dead by Daylight.
Oh, in the video game?
Yeah, I don't really play Dead by Daylight. He told me this morning that they got Michael Myers in there, and I was like, they always had Michael Myers, I think. But I told him, I was like, Michael Myers has got his own game coming out. No worries. Where that motherfucker can shape jump. The ultimate cheat code.
Yeah. So before I was leaving, I think Storm Ray should be Storm. I just think that's it. That shit just writes itself, in my opinion. But some say are Kiki Palmer as Storm. No, as Kiki Palmer as Rogue.
Rogue and like that's cool and all, but if I'm being honest here, we didn't even get the white Rogue right. So let's not make her black just because. All right, I'm not with that shit. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. People can say what they want. That's my opinion. We didn't get, and I love Anna Paquin, but it's like Wesker in Resident Evil. We couldn't get the white Wesker right. I didn't give a fuck that y'all put Lance Reddick as Wesker. Recipe shout out to Lance Reddick, man. That guy is definitely missed, and he was an amazing actor.
On top of that, we didn't even know he was Wesker to the end of the fucking series.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
So when he showed up as Blade, like that's when we knew he was Wesker.
That's when we knew. He wasn't Wesker. He wasn't called Albert. He wasn't called anything else. He's a fucking twin. He was a twin, dude.
See? Shock value. I don't like that. I don't like that, man. I don't. That's what I'm saying about the whole Rogue thing. Like
the Blade wig on, bro. It's fucking.
It looked like Blade at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
like the whole Kiki Palmer Rogue, I love the gesture of it. Kiki Palmer, I don't think she's had a bad performance. But Anna Paquin, the X-Men 1, X-Men 2, X-Men 3, she fucking had the Rogue cut in Days of Future Past that never came out officially. But you never gave Rogue her proper due, so just because you make her black don't excite me. Like, we gotta get the character right first.
Yeah.
And then maybe later on down the line have a variant of the character, man. Like, that's what I think. I just don't like when they just do it just to do it, man. I don't care.
And
like, no.
And news broke out that Damson Idris is going to be the new Black Panther. Did you see that?
That was actually on my list of movie news. But because it wasn't official, I didn't really say anything. And I feel like his response is really classy and cool. But if they make, they're saying he might play the Sun. We're going to have to do a time jump if we do the Sun. Like, if we don't see him in Doomsday, that's cool. But when Black Panther 3 comes out, it's got to be years later because that kid was like 8.
Yeah, at least.
He was not 10 years old when they introduced him in Wakanda Forever. No. So we're going to have to do a time jump if we do Damson Idris as to T'Challa's son. But a variant, like, okay, but I'd much rather we do a time jump and he play the son as opposed to a variant. Because I don't know, man. That wound's still fresh for me. That wound is still fresh for me, man. I
thought he might be a variant, so that's what I got from the article. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out as it gets closer, if that's
hopefully.
So.
I mean, I would love to see him in.
He's doing Black Panther 3, so Again, we'll see
And
where
then
he
and then
goes.
Denzel's gonna be in it. Denzel's got a role that is specifically written for him. So I'm hoping that. I mean, it's no doubt in my mind that the movie will be solid. Like Ryan Coogler's only. I feel like he's only getting better. Um, but I think it's the bar is set for me because I know it sounds blasphemous. I think Wakanda Forever is better than the first Black Panther. I know it's blasphemy because Chadwick Boseman is not in it. I just think that the task that they were hit with, the way that they knocked that shit out the park,
Yeah,
overall, like, and I was against it. I did a whole episode saying, yeah, I think them going into production this summer is a fucking big mistake. I think this movie's gonna flop. Daniel Kaluuya ain't coming back. Oh, that's a red flag. This shit's gonna be bad. It's not a good idea. And they superseded my expectations with that movie. So I don't know, like, what are the emotional stakes going to be with this movie? Like, who's the villain? I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm trusting Ryan Coogler knows what the fuck he's doing because it's a lot. There's a lot at stake here with that third Black Panther movie,
it is.
especially because they're showing the Wakandans. They're showing the Wakandans in the Avengers trailers. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's good.
Yeah, me too. All right, back to the topic at hand. What was your number one? Number one opening.
Oh
Number
shit,
one
we were on
Batman
number one.
Returns.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. Okay, so my number one, and this actually hurt me to put in place over what I originally wanted to put. The movie I originally wanted to put it was a no brainer, but I was like, I like that. While I'm not satisfied with my list, I was looking at it. I was like, I like that these are out of the ordinary. I'm not hitting the cliche boxes I would normally hit with these movie openings. So I had to make an executive decision. It's the same subgenre, but I was like, fuck. I gotta do the one that kind of just gets my gears going. My number one, as far as the movie intro, is going to be The Return of the Living Dead. And it was either between this and Night of the Living Dead. Everybody already knows how I feel about that movie, but I was like, Night of the Living Dead is very creepy and it's ominous and it's atmospheric. But Return of the Living Dead, the moment James Cameron hits that trioxin barrel and that gas squirts out and that gong hits and that music starts to play, and then you start to see the credits roll, and then you get that drop, that doom, 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 and the shit kicks in, and that title card, that bloody title card pops up while Tar Man is slowly melting, and then in the midst of it, the glass breaks, and Dan O'Bannon, rest in peace, shout out to one of the GOATs, said that glass breaking was not on purpose. The shit had got overheated.
Oh shit!
The shit had got overheated, and it cracked the glass, and they kept it in the shot. I was like, "Yo, perfect, beautiful accident." And then you see the trioxin gas just going through the pipelines of the warehouse and all that kind of shit, and then it all leads up to. First of all, who did the theme for Return of the Living Dead? Because that theme, I don't know how anybody has not sampled that. I don't know. But everything leading up to that is just is fucking amazing. And then everything, like all of the trioxin that's going through the pipelines of the warehouse, it all goes into that cold room where that cadaver is. And that cadaver starts moving his fingers, and then he starts twitching. Mind you, the motherfucker's hung up by his ears. There are hooks in his ears. And his body starts moving in that plastic. That shit is terrifying to me to this day. I know the movie's got comedy and things like that, but that scene where that cadaver is like moving and they're still playing that theme, I was like, oh my fucking goodness. And in the movie, the theme song just caps off properly. They do like a proper cut out type of thing. I don't even know what the hell it's called really, but yeah, that Return of the Living Dead theme is iconic. I don't know why anybody has not sampled it, why nobody has done anything with that shit. It's and they play it throughout the course of the movie. I love that the theme is a character in itself because it's almost like the theme is reoccurring is a reoccurring character because they play it like, I don't know, three more times in the movie. I feel like that theme arguably is almost as important as the Halloween theme if we're talking original movies. That Return of the Living Dead theme is amazing. They tried to recreate it and remix it in Return of the Living Dead 2. It's not as good, but it's still cool to listen to it. But yeah, Return of the Living Dead, bro. That shit. And the song is kind of like, you can't get a handle on what type of situation this is going to be. Like, should I be scared? Should I be excited? Like, are we in for the time of our lives? This is a popcorn movie. I don't know. But this shit is easy on the ears, and we about to get some zombies. That's going to eat some brain. Well, I don't think people knew at the time that they were going to be eating brains, but yeah. That theme is iconic. It's definitely iconic, and it's not talked about enough.
You
That's it.
know, the so apparently on the DVDs, the song "Deadbeat Dance" is no longer in use. Like they can't use that song no more.
Which one? In the first movie?
Yeah, the first one, it's "Deadbeat Dance" by the Dam.
What scene did they play that in?
Is it?
You know what? There are different versions of Return of the Living Dead where different songs are played. Like there's that moment where you're it's the second scene with Miguel Nunez and Jules Shepard Beverly Brand. Like when they're in the car. Are you playing it right now? Oh, that's that. There's that one part in the song. It sounds like they're wailing. That there's a version of the movie where that song is played when they're in the car, when they're driving, and they're like, "Well, we're going to pick up Freddy. We're going to go party." But then there's the original version that came out does not have that song. Like there's certain moments where certain, and I don't know why they do that with Return of the Living Dead 1 and 2, where they switch up the soundtracks. They keep re-releasing
Because
the
of
movie and they keep switching up
licensing
soundtracks.
issues.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's right here during this scene.
Yep. When they're in the car. Yeah, I love that wailing shit. But then in the original version, there's a different song that's played. Like when that scene pops up, there's a guitar playing. And then they play a whole different song in another version of it. So it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, so that's your number one, Return of the Living Dead. That's actually a really good one.
Yeah, man.
I have not
Yeah,
seen.
I felt bad.
You know, that's one that I don't revisit often. I might have to revisit.
Oh,
that movie.
listen, it is
Part two is one that
it's
I
a
revisit more. I revisit that one a little bit more.
somebody was just telling me on Facebook that part 2 is their favorite of the series, and I was like, I get it. Like I don't argue that down at all because part 2 used to come on the most. TBS
Yeah.
all the fucking time. Joe Bob Briggs, bro. They used to run Return of the Living Dead 2 into the fucking ground. If it wasn't on TBS, it was on Sci-Fi. If it wasn't on Sci-Fi, it was on UPN or whatever it was back in the day. And 2 is I love 2, even though a lot of people don't like it, but I love it because they lean into that comedy. This shit is
Yeah.
full blown comedy. We ain't even trying to be scary. We don't give a fuck. Whatever you find scary is up to you. We are, and that scene where the hand is running loose in the car, I be crying. That shit is hilarious, bro. That the dude that plays Doc Mandel is a national treasure. Recipe, shout out to that guy. First of all, let me make sure he is not. He might be gone because he was 100 when that shit came out.
Oh well.
And speaking of Return of the Living Dead, did you see that they announced Return of the Living Dead direct sequel is getting a late 2026 release? Fuck y'all. Fuck
What?
y'all. I said it. I don't give a fuck who we don't get on the show. Fuck y'all.
Isn't that the one with Vivica Fox?
Now, no, that's the Night of the Living Dead
Oh, okay.
remake that they announced years ago where Vivica Fox was supposed to play the Ben character. Then we were supposed to have Night of the Living Dead 2. that was a sequel to Day of the Dead, and they had the original 3 survivors returning. Then there's supposed to be the black chick who's done episodes of The Walking Dead. She's supposed to be doing a direct sequel to Night of the Living Dead. DM'd her for an interview to get the inside scoop on that. No response. That shit ain't got no traction to it. Now all of a sudden, Return of the Living Dead is scheduled for a late release for this year. Go to hell. Go to hell.
Thrasher's Revenge better fucking like hurry up and make their money so they can and make that movie.
And you know what? I hope Trash's Revenge gets to get made. I do. Oh yeah, this guy passed away in 2012. His name was Philip Bruns.
Philip Bruns. What character was he again?
Doc Mandel from Part 2.
Doc Mandel. Well, is he the one that came in and tried and looked at the kid that was sick and told him like, oh yeah, he just needs some rest?
He was the doctor. He did check people out, but he checked out Tom Matthews and James Karen, where he was like, "Have you noticed he's not breathing? Care to check his heartbeat?"
Oh, okay. And yeah.
And then he kind of said it quietly. He was like, "We're gonna have to do a biopsy." She was like, "Is it cancer?" He's like, "If we're lucky." It's like, God damn, dog. It's like, yo, that is vicious. Like he gonna say, "If we're lucky."
If we're lucky.
Like, damn, they was dead. That's some scary shit.
Alright, well that was our main event, top 5 opening credits. Our next stream, we're going to do opening sequences because I already started my list, so now...
He's like, fuck that, man. I ain't do this list for nothing.
Yeah, for real. So now you're gonna have to share my pain, dude. You're gonna have to like open up and
all right, hold on.
Sequences now.
Opening sequences. Oh no, I already wrote it down.
Yeah.
Opening sequences on the 31st. Opening sequences. So we are talking about like, okay, for example, what would be an example?
The opening sequence to the Batman, the Dark Knight, the opening sequence, the bank robbery would be one.
Okay, got you. All right, got you.
Yep, the opening heist of Heat, another one. What else? The opening montage to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That is I'm actually looking up at some of the movies on my dresser. Okay, no, I got it. I got it.
Okay. Yeah, so
I actually might start on this list. I'll probably make a little store run. I might start on this list tonight. And I still got another fucking my homegirl, man. Big shout out to her. Shout out to Miss Swag. You're lucky you're day one, man, because 2 of these in one day, like we're not streaming, and I knew this was going to happen because I thought she just wasn't going to do the episode anymore. So I was like, fuck it, man. I'm just going to toss out the outline. Yeah. And I was like, watch me toss this outline out and she going to hit me up and want to do the episode. And she's like, yo, I'm off the next 2 days. I'm just like... But I was like, I don't have the outline anymore. We could do our most anticipated. She's like, all right, bet. I'm like, all right. But I said in between this, like when we're done, I need a little intervention in between time.
Reset, and then
bro. Yeah. I need to decompress a little bit, man. This shit was fun though, man. And and I gotta shout out Steve Carson on Facebook too, because he mentioned one of his favorite openings. He said Godzilla 1985. I think was the one that he said. I've never seen it, but I just wanted to shout him out because he was like the only person. You know, people only engage when they want to or when they disagree with you, but he's actually somebody who will engage and be creative with the shit. So big shout out to Steve Carson. Because anybody else, I'll be like, yo, man, help me and Zuko out with these answers, and they'd be like crickets chirping. But then as soon as I say Halloween Resurrection is ass, somebody will pop up. Well, actually. It's not because
Busta Rhymes did a roundhouse kick.
Stop. I don't give a fuck what the black community say about that. I don't like it. They'd be like, well, the black guy survived and actually stood up to the main villain. I don't care. It doesn't belong. I got it, yo, bro. This year, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to learn to stop bringing that movie up during our streams because I don't want to feel like a bitter bitch. People going to start to think that I tried out for the movie and didn't get picked or something like that. So I don't want nobody getting the wrong idea. I'm going to learn to stop talking about this movie.
You were supposed to be one of the extras in the party. You're supposed to be there watching on the webcam along with that dude, but you were overacting.
Yeah, one of those. It's like, yo, get this fucking guy out of here, man. This is over the top even for what we even for what we got in the script. This is just too much even for Halloween Resurrection, bro. I would have listened. I would have been on the news. I'd have been like, oh, so I ain't good enough for this? You got Ryan Merriman here. You got Ryan Merriman here. You got his best friend dressed up like fucking Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction. The ultimate terrible race swap.
What's your name over there that don't know how to scream?
You got Bianca Kylick who can't scream. You got Katie Sackhoff who won't show her titties. You got goddamn, what's that chick's name? The red hair chick from Halloween Resurrection. I don't know. She showed her titties, so big shout out to her. You got fake ass Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh yeah.
Luke Kirby looked just like Booger from Revenge of the Nerds. You got Sean Patrick Thomas in here, who I actually like, but why would you say in the credits special appearance by Sean Patrick Thomas?
Like, who the fuck is he? I remember thinking that too. Like, who the fuck is Sean Patrick Thomas? Like, why the fuck should I care?
Oh man.
It was years later since I found out that he was in the Boondock Saints, and I was like, bet. Got it. All right. Makes sense.
Was he?
Yeah, unless I'm thinking of the wrong Sean Patrick Thomas.
Bro, you talking about Sean Patrick Flannery?
Yep, you're right. Yep. Yup.
God damn it, man.
Yup.
Because I'm like,
yup.
Sean Patrick. Now I've only seen a little bit of Boondock Saints, but I was like, I don't know if Sean Patrick Thomas fits the narrative of that movie, man. I'm not all the way sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think he belongs here. Sean Patrick Thomas was in he has horror roots. He was in Dracula 2000. He was the one that was snooping around looking for Danny Masterson's creepy ass, but he didn't know Danny Masterson was currently on trial for rape.
Yeah.
Sorry, people. It's true. Your favorite guy from that 70s show, he's a creep.
Sean back. Oh, my God.
Dracula did us a favor in that film.
Yeah. And then you got Thomas Ian Nichols from American Pie in this fucking movie on top of that.
Yeah, man. And you know what? I like Thomas Ian Nichols. Don't get me wrong, dog. But the only thing he does in every American Pie movie, and I probably said this before, he just bitches. He is bitching about everything. Like, yeah, I'm not going to the party because Vicky doesn't love me. And then part 2, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to the party because Vicky's got a boyfriend. And then part 3, what was it, American Wedding? He's like, yeah, I'm not going to the wedding because Vicky's not in this movie. And it's just like, American Reunion, yeah, I'm not going to the party because me and Vicky, I thought Vicky slept with me, and I don't know. I'm just so... It's like, yo, what's up with you, dog? Like, you were Rookie of the Year at one point in time, man. You better remember who he is.
Right?
You better...
For the Chicago Cubs, bro. Like,
Henry Rowan Gardner, dog. You're a legend. Henry fucking Rowan Gardner, dog. You're a legend. Pull yourself together. God damn it.
Oh, my God.
It's like, yeah, man. Fucking Henry... Oh, shit. I might watch that tonight, too.
What, Rookie of the Year?
On some drunk shit. Yeah, on some drunk shit. Or I might just pick a random sports movie. I remember baseball-wise, you were telling me to watch Major League. And I've never seen any of them.
Fun, dude. That's a funny-ass movie. Charlie Sheen, Wesley Snipes, Tom Berenger. Can't go wrong
Didn't
with
they
that.
replace Wesley Snipes? You said they replaced Wesley Snipes in part 2?
It's like, what the fuck?
That's odd.
Yeah.
That's an odd recasting, bro.
That is an odd recasting. Wesley Snipes said that the script sucked. And he's like, yeah. And they ended up getting Omar Epps. And then a year later, Omar Epps was in a better movie called Higher Learning. So I guess it worked out for him.
Oh, so that wasn't... Was it
Yeah, 'cause I think
back to
Mission
the? Oh
Impossible
no,
came out in '94,
94.
and I think
Oh,
Higher
so
Learning
this
came
was
out in
post
'95.
Juice.
Yeah,
Okay, so Omar Epps was on his. He was on his way. Okay,
yeah,
all right.
but he's not Willie Mays. I'm sorry, sorry.
Did he
Like
come back in? Did he come back in part three? I see they got a part three here.
Part three is really majors. It really goes back to the minors. It's a minor league team.
So is nobody from
Nobody. I think the only one that's there is maybe Brown.
a longer shift because my job theater is still milking 40x Avatar. Gamer Harold, come on, man. Listen, you
Yeah,
know you don't have to explain shit to us, bro.
yeah,
We are
bro.
at the point now where you are an honorary like fucking co-host at this point, man. The only thing you haven't done is jumped on the episode with us. But we appreciate you, bro. Everybody
Yeah,
that tuned in,
seriously.
we appreciate all y'all. Like I
Yeah.
say this all the time, man. Gamer Harold watches our shit while he's eating dinner on his fucking flat screen, like we're actual TV, bro. Like that shit is everything. That means everything.
Yeah, it does. And appreciate you, Gamer Harold. You have a good day at work, bro. And have fun. Be safe out there. And also,
Yeah, man.
don't let those people in the theater talk, bro. Just tell them to shut up. Hit them with the flashlight, bro, and tell them to be quiet. Okay?
Yo, you hate people talking in the theater, bro. That shit is the
Yeah, I
best
fucking
thing
hate
to
that.
listen to you talk about.
I hate that. That shit. I fucking despise people that talk in the
yo,
movie theater. There's a time and a place
yo,
for it.
man.
Don't get me wrong.
Oh my god. That
There's
is
a time and a
fucking
place for it.
hilarious, yo.
Like if we're watching
Oh,
Primate or Insidious, yeah, I can understand because we're all there to have fun, and I understand that. The one thing I can't deal with is like if we're watching like a real serious movie, like
dialogue
Nightmare
driven.
on Elm Street. Like I need you to shut the fuck up. Like seriously.
Something that something where it's like you are obligated to pay attention to the
Yeah,
dialogue and the story. Like you said, something like Primate or some shit like that. It's just like, yeah, we know what we in here for. We in here
yeah,
for the spectacle and the
yeah,
spectacle only.
like Devil's Rejects. Like yeah, everyone was talking, but everyone knew when to shut up. You know what I mean? Like there was like a moment. There's like a moment with all of us like yeah, and then that's it. But I can't oblige with that shit when I go watch Scream 6 or Scream 5 and you motherfuckers is talking. Like, nah, shut the fuck up.
Yo, you was mad as shit. I hope we get this. Now I didn't check social media this whole time. We've been somebody. Now I don't know if it's fake or not, but did the Scream 7 trailer drop?
Yeah, that dropped over the weekend.
Where the fuck is it? Now I know they no, I know they dropped a teaser or
No,
not
they.
teaser, a TV spot.
Well, I think that's what it is because they showed the mental asylum where Stu is being held.
Is it Stu though?
It's Stu? It's Stu. It's
Somebody said it was Leslie Mocker, his sister. They said that his sister was a former patient there. This is just a theory that somebody had. They said that the sister was a former patient there and she was drawing pictures on the wall. They said some of those pictures are Gail Weathers on that wall. So I don't know. I am definitely back. My hype is definitely returning for the movie because that first trailer, I was like, okay, it was like cool, but not really nothing to go crazy about.
yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this shit, bro. Like, I really don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I really don't know.
You gonna
If
watch it?
we cover this shit on the show, then yes. But if we're not gonna cover it on the show, then I'm not watching this shit, bro. Because I'm like, dude, you guys fumbled the fucking bag. You fumbled the story. I am
Yeah,
so fucking
they
mad that we're
did.
not gonna get closure with Tara and Jenna. That is some bullshit.
Yeah, it's really,
And
I was looking at the posters, bro, and it's like Sydney and them in Scream 1, Sydney and them Scream 2, Sydney and them Scream 3, Sydney and them Scream 4. Then it's like Sydney and them and these new characters who are in the forefront in Scream 5. Then it's the new characters and no Sydney in the poster on Scream 6, and then we're back to Sydney and them. And I'm just like, we were going places with the
yeah,
franchise. We really were. We really
yeah,
were, man. And I know everybody
yeah.
loves Nev Campbell, and I do too. But like you said, bro, I like
And
200%
I
fumble for
and I
sure.
fucking called it like where the story was going. because that's exactly where it was going. Like it was revealed that Melissa Barrero's character was going to be the killer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
And I
what
was
they
like,
said. They confirmed that.
oh my fucking god, bro! Like, come on, that would
Would
have
have been
been
cool. It
awesome.
would have been a cool reveal. You would have had to do it on some high tension shit. Um, but I think Jenna Ortega's character, not Sam, but Tara would have been the safest person in the fucking movie. She's not gonna kill her sister. Now,
I think she would have killed her sister.
Whether Tara would have told her, "Yo," it would have been up to whether Tara was like, "Yo, I'm gonna join you," or "I gotta stop you." That was where the shit would have came into
And
play for me.
also too, like I think had it been Melissa Barrero's character, I think that core four would have not been safe.
No,
I
you think
think
she would have killed?
because if you have someone that's in that core, it does not make sense that the other three members are safe.
Uh huh.
Mason Gooding Jr., Jasmine, and Jenna, they
He
all
called that
gotta get her.
motherfucker.
They all gotta
He
get.
called that motherfucker Mason Gooding Jr.
Well, isn't that his name?
He's not a junior. Cuba's a good. I was about to say Cuba's a Gooding Jr. We all fucked up today.
Yeah. It's early.
That's like
people.
the dude.
I mean, for me, it's early. It's like 10:30. I've been up since 6 a.m., dude. So
Did you see that podcast? Did you see that podcast where the dude had Omar Gooding on there and he was like, "Listen, man, one of my favorite movies is Boys in the Hood with my main man Cuban called him Cuban Gooding Jr." Omar Gooding was like, "Who?" I'm just like, these motherfuckers don't deserve platforms, bro. You don't even know who you got on your show. God damn, this is why he called, bro. I swear to God, he called him Cuban. I'm gonna send it to you. Let me find it first.
My God,
bro, I swear. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, is this fake? Is this real or is this fake? Like, he called that boy Cuban Gooding Jr., yo.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it's like, this is why everybody doesn't deserve a platform, because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. He called that man Cuban Gooding Jr.
And on top of that, they didn't even bring back Kirby for the next movie.
I think she'll be there. I think she'll be in there somewhere.
She's not listed as a cast.
I mean, well, Skeet Ulrich wasn't listed in Scream 5. He popped up as a fucking pasty face ghost.
Which is unfortunate because I think you could have done a lot more with Kirby, especially with her being an FBI agent.
An FBI agent that's a movie buff, and I feel like she did not get enough scenes with Mindy. That one moment with her and Mindy where they're talking about the comparing the movies and shit. Oh, here it go. Oh wait, is this the full video? The place we. Yup, here we go. Bro, I'm about to send this shit to you right now. He said, my man, right. Cuban Gooding Jr.
Holy shit. That's wild.
Sent.
Okay, I got it. I'm going to listen to it. All right, well, that's our stream, ladies and gentlemen. We got to go. Romero's got to get ready for his next show, which will be dropping what? On your Spotify and YouTube?
Yeah, I think we're going to do this episode probably like late afternoon, early evening or so, and then I'm going to drop that episode maybe Monday morning, because I don't know if I'm going to be tired enough to do a commentary. I don't know what tomorrow's going to hold, so I just want to have something in the tuck to drop Monday. So yeah, I guess whatever, people. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
There you go.
I still don't know.
Monday, Romero dropping an episode. Most anticipated movies.
2026.
Be sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram. Be sure to follow Romero on his YouTube channel, Tutor Reviews, on his Spotify, Apple.
And shout out to everybody that I don't fucking know. I don't know anymore. That's why in my intro,
anywhere you get your podcast, Romero is going to be on there. Just type in Tutor Reviews and make sure you hit him up for that motherfucking shirt as well.
That's why. Oh, wait. I've only got 2 people. And shout out real quick. Let me shout her out before we close this thing up because she definitely got the shit done. I want to shout out her Instagram page real quick. Now her page on Instagram is all lowercase, but it's nurse_a_sp. Big shout out to her, man. She not only got, she originally, I was getting a gift from my girl. Like I was getting like, she sells the RN, the nurse shirts and shit. And my girl's in nursing. So I got her a shirt and I was like, wait, can you do logos and shit? So she got it done. As opposed to a bunch of other people that I had asked prior who were full of shit and just didn't get it done and were just bullshitting us the whole time. But yeah, I'm going to get more people. The RNZ live shirts will be up too. And I don't know, man. I might start playing around with some like you had me inspired, bro. Like when you were sending me like the little, like the sketches of the logos that you wanted to get put on the shirts and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we gotta get with this merch shit, man. Like it's like I think it's a good avenue for us to jump into.
Yeah, I really do want to try to do that rated RT or Remember Tutor. I really want to do that shirt. That shit. I was kind of happy when it came out with some of that shit. Philly slang.
Yeah, that was that whole like the shit that it was rated for was fucking genius, bro. But yeah, we can definitely work on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to my boy.
For sure.
Actually, he was on here, Monterey Bay Murals. I'm actually gonna talk to him later this weekend. I'm gonna see if I can get him to do a prototype, and then we'll go from there.
Big shout out, shout out, and shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. We appreciate y'all.
Yep. And we will see you back here on the 31st with our favorite opening sequences. Till then,
yeah, we're gonna get it right this time.
And yeah, for real. And if you guys got, that's all I got. It's still morning. I need to go get caffeinated. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
All right, bro.